All right, guys, welcome back to the New Dad Fitness Podcast, the show where we keep it real about building muscle juggling dad life and avoiding those tragic floppy home dumbbells that double as doorsteps. Today's episode, we are talking about muscle over 30, why you're not too old to get fucking jacked. And I'm not just saying it off the top. If you've ever looked in the mirror, sucked in your gut and gone, yeah, nah, that's all down from here, mate, fucking relax. Right? You're not too old. You're too old. You're just too old to be training like a 20-year-old moron who lives off energy drinks and heartbreak. So let's get into it. Fuck, when I wrote that, I was like, so good at this shit. So let's get into it. The myth of the washed dad. So here's the thing. Just because you're in your 30s or 40s now doesn't mean that your muscles retired. They didn't pack up and move to Bali and they're still there. They're just waiting for you to train a little bit smarter. In your 20s, you could get away with anything, right? Skip sleep, fucking sweet as. Smash a full pizza post-gym, fucking no worries, right? Train chest 5 times in a row, sure, do whatever the fuck you want. But now, you do that, your back scissors up, your kid uses your foam roller as a fucking lightsaber, and now you're down for the count for a week. You're not broken, mate. You just need to adapt. It's also called being a grown-up. One of my clients, shout out to fucking Big Matty, came in thinking that his best years were behind him. Dude dropped like fucking 15 kilos, built more lean muscle than he's ever had, and now he's training less but looking better. Why? Because we ditched the fucking ego, stopped chasing Instagram lifts and actually trained like an adult, and I gave that motherfucker fucking carbohydrates. Right? He actually eats carbohydrates now, which is wild considering that, fucking back when he was training with his other trainers, they're like, oh, carbohydrates are sin. Shouldn't be eating carbohydrates. Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit off. Anyway, number 2, testosterone truths. All right, so let's talk a little bit about testosterone levels. Yes, testosterone dips after 30. That's real. But it's a big old but. That's not why you've got a fucking gut. Right? It's not why you're tired. And it's definitely not why you haven't trained since your last Bucks party, right? If your sleep's cooked, your stress is high, your diet is 90% beige, yes, beige, as in like the color beige, and you're 4 beers deep by 8 p.m., I promise you it's not just your testosterone holding you back. In my 30s, recovery ain't what it used to be. But that doesn't mean I can't lift, build, and look bloody decent with my shirt off. It just means I need to respect the process. So before you go running off looking for test boosters that taste like battery acid, fix the basics, right? Sleep, protein, training consistently, and stop blaming your hormones for the fact that you fucking skipped leg day again, right? Make sure I fucking edit that bit out. Or I'll just leave it in. Fuck it, whatever. Recovery is number 3, and it is the new pre-workout, right? This is the one for the dads who are still trying to max out deadlifts on 3 hours of sleep and 2 baby fucking wake-ups during the night, right? Recovery is where growth happens. If you're consistently beat up, sore, and tired, you're not going to build shit. You're just going to spin your wheels and wonder why you still look like a fucking potato, right? Fuck. Dude, I was fucking unhinged when I wrote this fucking script, man. Wild. Anyway, I've had days where I've skipped a session because the baby's been up half the night and I'm basically a walking fucking zombie, and that is okay, right? One missed session doesn't ruin progress, but a lack of recovery over weeks definitely does. Lift heavy, sure, but also fucking chill heavy, man, right? Walk, sleep, eat. It's not sexy, but it fucking works. It works so easy. Number 4 is train smarter, not longer. You don't need 6 sessions a week and a separate workout for your left calf, right? Most dads I coach train 3 to 4 times per week, 45 minutes tops. We focus on compounds, progressive overload, and minimal fluff. Training isn't a punishment, it's a tool. And if you use it right, you can get fucking jacked while still doing school drop-offs and Bluey marathons. Fuck yeah, Bluey. One of my online guys, he only had like 3 days a week to train, but he showed up, stuck to the plan, and boom, lost fucking heaps of fat, gained a shitload of muscle. Now rocks a dad bods like it's runway season, right? Doesn't actually have a dad bod, but you know what I mean? Like, not fucking shredded to the bone. Not that you want to be shredded to the bone, but he fucking looks good and he's fucking jacked and he just fucking struts around. I love it. So number 5 is mindset shift. You're not too old. You're experienced, right? So here's the truth. You've got more structure now, more discipline. You don't have to muck around, and that's a good thing, right? Stop using age as a reason to stay soft. Use it as fuel to train smarter, recover harder, and show your kids what strong actually looks like. So the next time someone says, aren't you too old to get jacked? Just smile and outlift them. Pretty fucking simple, right? So we're going to go into a bit of a bonus tip, right? We're going to talk about biceps. It's going to be fucking sick. So before we wrap up, I've got to drop one more bit of juicy bicep popping gold. Fucking, let's talk about arms, because I know some of you are out there training like beasts, but your sleeves are still flapping in the wind and you're wondering why your arms haven't grown since high school. So here it is. Stop doing this if you want bigger arms. You fucking ready? Right? You ready? Stop ego lifting with fucking garbage form, man. Pretty easy, right? Talking about swinging your curls like you're starting a fucking lawnmower. Wow. Right? Use your hips to throw that dumbbell up. Letting your triceps flare out so far during push downs, they look like fucking wings. Dude, not tension. It's momentum. And momentum doesn't build muscle. Tension does. Right? So let's break down the two biggest mistakes that I see. Uno. Number one, bicep curls that turn into lower back extensions. If you're curling 20s, but the only thing getting a pump is your ego and your lumbar spine, we've got a fucking problem. We've got a huge problem, right? Quick tip. Yeah, quick tip. Stand tall, right? Slightly lean forward, elbows locked at your sides, curl the weight up while keeping the biceps under tension. Slow the tempo down, feel it, squeeze it at the top. Easy peasy. Yeah. If you're not getting a juicy burn halfway through the set, you're fucking doing it wrong. Easy. Tricep pushdowns with flared elbows and half reps, right? I see this all the fucking time. Guys flaring the elbows out, 100 forward, barely locking out. Yeah? Mate, your triceps aren't getting anything out of that except a participation ribbon. Man, I was on some shit when I fucking said this, when I wrote this. Fix it like this, right? Elbows pinned into your side, shoulders relaxed, chest up, full extension at the bottom. Squeeze like you're trying to fucking snap your pinky finger off. Control the eccentric on the way back up. Easy piece. Bonus. Use a rope or single handles for better wrist movement. Straight bars can force your wrist into like a weird spot, especially if you've got tight shoulders. But if you prefer a bar and it fucking gets your dick hard, then do that, all right? Pro tip, my muscle connection equals muscle growth. Don't just do the movement, own it. Feel it. The guys I coach who finally started to grow their arms weren't the ones lifting heavier. They were the ones lifting better. And guess what? Most of them didn't even change their program. They just fixed their fucking execution, right? Lift under load, under stretch. So if your arms have been stuck at a size 10 t-shirt for months or like a extra schmedium, try this. Lower the weight, dial in your form, focus on tension, not just the reps. Stop training for TikTok. Train for results. Now, go and get that juicy fucking bicep vein, the one that like all the way down your shoulder. Go get that one that you've been fucking dreaming about. And if that vein pops mid-school pickup, you're welcome. All right. Now for real, let's fucking wrap this shit up, right? So if you're a dad over 30 who wants to build muscle, feel better, and not waste time with garbage advice, I've got you, right? Just follow this podcast or go and have a look at my Instagram. Let's get some shit together, right? And if you enjoyed this episode, do me a solid, share it with another dad who needs to hear it. We're all in this together and no dad gets left behind. Colt. Catch you next week, you fucking legends. Keep training hard and remember, age is just the number of excuses you don't get to make it more. Fucking hell, fuck that. Anyway, make sure you give us a bit of a like on the YouTubes too. This was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. All right, have a great time. See you later. May.